Alright, so what were you talking about before?
I wasn't talking about anything. You randomly asked me about something serious like Ukraine. And I gave you my opinion on it. And then we fought the boss for literally another 30 minutes after that.
There's an item down there.
Then,
to your right. On the ledge up there. Right there.
Oh, God.
Oh!
What are those? Sorry, I'm writing Black Panther 2.
Oh, there's a guy.
Who is this guy?
He's probably a boss.
He's not a boss. Get off that horse. There's only room for one rider.
You're about to die. You are going to die here.
Yeah. That giant guy knocked us both off our horses, except I can summon mine. Come on. Nice. 10 out of 10. Did it.
So what's your thoughts on using the dark web to buy people?
Wait. Did you ask me about Ukraine just so you could, like, not give an opinion and I could get in trouble if someone disagrees? Or
Yeah. You're not going to kill this guy.
Yes, I could.
He has, like, unlimited health.
But I could kill him.
Okay.
We killed that boss.
You're right.
You don't want to see what he has?
No.
Fine, then we won't kill him.
I want to see what these birds... No. Don't kill the squirrels.
Why?
Because squirrels are cool.
Are they, though?
They are cool.
There's squirrels in Fallout 76, and they are disgusting.
Oh, really?
They are hairless and
Ew.
the size of dogs.
Ew.
Yeah.
Are they actually called squirrels?
Yes, they're just called squirrels.
And where does that game take place in?
The Appalachian Mountains.
What state, though?
I guess that I don't know off the top of my head. I mean, it's Appalachia.
Is there a song that says where
West Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Is that... You knew?
I was wanting you to sing the song.
Oh, okay. I didn't know, and I don't want to get copyright claimed. So it takes place in Ukraine.
Okay. They should do a Fallout game in Ukraine.
I don't know if we can joke about this.
Why?
Because, like, somebody's going to be like, oh, my dad invented Ukraine, and, like, you can't, like, say that. It's serious.
Yeah, you know, my dad died
dead.
in the Civil War, and yet I joke about the Civil War all the time.
My dad died of cancer. People in Chernobyl got cancer.
So you can make Chernobyl jokes.
And Ukraine is...
Near Chernobyl.
Yeah, close to it.
So therefore you can make Ukraine jokes.
Yes, exactly.
That's how it works.
And I bestow upon you the U-word pass.
The U.
So you can do it too, okay?
This is probably the second greatest gift you could ever give me.
What's the greatest gift?
The greatest gift is the N-word pass, actually. But
Oh.
I don't know if you can give that to me.
Nobleman?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Ah!
Oh, jeez.
George R.R. Martin anticipated my strategy. He was like, but wait, what if they drive around?
Why is he, like, Japanese?
That wasn't Japanese. Oh, no, that was a mistake.
And what was that? What accent was that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was trying to do, like, a Scottish accent.
That was your Scottish.
That was my intent. Was
Got it.
Scottish.
Well, I actually know someone who's Scottish, and I don't appreciate that joke.
Okay, here's an idea. I don't care. Kill yourself.
Well, step 2's already done.
That was a joke. I need to know for legal purposes that was a joke.
Well,
I'm joking about that because I used to be suicidal, therefore it's coping.
And I also killed myself, so therefore I can joke about it too.
Got it, you're a ghost.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause if I can't
Whoa!
be close to Nate,
Oh,
I'll
jeez.
settle for the ghost of Nate.
So it's like the Ghost of Tsushima.
What? No. What if the next ghost game is the ghost of Ukraine? It's the second. There's an actual guy they're calling the ghost of Ukraine.
In this universe, Ukraine got taken out.
No, they won.
Then why is he a ghost? Whoa, jeez!
Oh no!
I would just get on your horse and get out of there.
I'm gonna get back on my high horse. Nice, I have the moral high ground now again. Hey, I should kill this bald eagle and then have, like, Trump after me.
You'd have me after you.
No, I'd have Trump after me
because I'm basically Trump. Is Trump your president?
Wow, now hold on.
Wait, there's a grace point. I don't think we've touched this.
Okay, just a second. Can I touch you? Yes. Okay, there we go. I had to get consent.
Nice. I'm very happy you did that, actually.
Unlike what the EULA said, consent is not a joke.
What's the EULA?
The thing you read at the beginning with all those words.
Oh.
Oh,
when they said consent is optional.
Yeah. What do you want?
I think we should upgrade our health again.
Okay.
I just think we need more health.
Well, we wouldn't if we didn't get hit. As in, if we were good.
That's a good point, actually. What if we did the no-hit challenge run?
That is a good point.
In this game, consent is optional. If you see a hot woman, feel free.
Isn't this where I was going? Like here?
No, you got the literal point you already made.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry.
Actually, pull that up again.
Okay. I think I was going here. Wasn't I?
Wait, zoom out again.
Is this like really difficult? Here, I'll move the thing.
No, yeah. No, that is... No. It's not correct. No. Sorry. You're wanting to go here.
Here?
Yeah. That's where number 6 is. I was leading you astray.
Epic.
Sorry. I'm like Mormons.
Sorry. I can't be your man.
What's that from?
That song.
Thank you.
What's wrong with Mormons?
They lead you astray.
From what?
From the true word of God.
Joshua Graham was a Mormon, and he seemed like more of a Christian than you. I'm going to take his word over yours any day.
Joshua Graham didn't have a face.
Well, he did.
It was burned off. So why do you want to believe him?
Like, still has
He has a physical deformity. Do you really want to trust him?
Sounding really close to being Germany right now.
I brought up a...
Oh, no.
I thought the horse was just going to take the fall for you.
Me too. It should have been fine. I like the idea that you, like, Yoshi it. Do you remember in those old games where you could, like, suicide bomb Yoshi off?
Yeah, I do remember that.
That was a great Nuka Cola. Sorry, I meant Coke.
That's copyrighted, Nuka Cola is. From Bethesda.
That's copyrighted, Nuka Cola is. Huh?
Whoa, hey, you lived. Wait, pull up the map. Where even are you?
Going where I'm supposed to go.
Are you sure this is the right spot?
Yeah, it's over here.
Okay. Well, why is there like some weird thing? Okay, well, what? I don't think you hit this on your horse.
Alright, let's just push on.
Okay. Well, hopefully this boss is like not as hard as the last one. Because that last boss was ridiculous.
I don't think the last boss was supposed to be ridiculous. Where are my souls, by the way?
They're probably way back there because you fell down over here. Unless they're up on the cliff. Unless it counted as that. Because you died like somewhere around here. If these people are any indication of what this boss will be like.
Yeah.
So yeah, you died... I think it might be on top of us. Because you died somewhere around here. And there's a Yao Gao. Or Yao Guy, or whatever it is.
I love bears.
Would you marry a bear?
Well, yeah.
Would you marry a Wojciech?
I like how they stand up like they're really tough. Wojciech, like the guy who becomes a bear?
No.
And Brother Bear?
No, Wojciech, like the Polish bear from World War II.
Oh, sorry.
Where like it was that bear.
Wait, there was an openly gay man in World War II? I'm surprised.
Where are you getting this from?
Well, he was a bear.
Okay.
You've never heard of the term bear?
No.
Oh, it's like a very muscular, burly gay man.
Oh, is that actually what it is?
Oh, no, please don't.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, wait, there's your souls over there. That's actually what it is? It's actually called a bear?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's not an it is a he.
Okay.
You actual human garbage.
Okay. What if you try getting down there off your horse?
What?
Like,
get off my horse?
Yeah.
What the heck is this thing?
I don't know.
That guy literally would give the best throat of all time. like, why does this keep cutting out, by the way?
I don't know.
Whatever. I can't help it. I'll probably have to cut around
Are you going to call him the throat goat?
Yeah.
Well, he's even like, whoa, guide and gatekeeper for those returning to the roots? Okay.
What?
I don't know. So yeah, what if you just like manually drop down now? See? There we go. But yeah, now we're doing good. We're good now.
In Bloodborne, there's a part where you have to drop, and it is like beams like this
I hate
all
those.
the way down.
I hate those.
And it is the worst. Like, it makes the one in Dark Souls 2 look like it's a child's playground.
Jeez.
It's horrible.
And I know which one you're talking about, too.
Like the one at Majula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually pronounced Magula.
It's pronounced Mahula.
It's actually pronounced Methuselah.
It's pronounced Majula.
That was racist.
How is it racist?
Because that sounded Japanese. Like,
It did to you.
What is-
I'm not doing a Japanese accent.
what
I'm
is
just
with you and the
speaking
Japanese
fast.
people?
Nothing. I respect
love the
them.
Japanese
No, you
people.
don't. You clearly don't. You hear their voice in anything offensive.
Also, there might be a cat again. Oh, gee, what is this?
Someone says, like, a forbidden word, and you're like, why are you making fun of the Japanese? Like, I don't know. I'm not. Sorry.
A forbidden word?
Well, what did I get? Imp head cat.
Epic.
Epic. Pimp head.
Nice. Glare government.
Clear government. That's
Oh,
what,
jeez.
That's the shadow government that they don't want you to know about, the glare government.
Got it.
I learned these moves in my World War III training class.
Got it.
I took it at the community center.
For World War III?
Yeah. Ooh, root resin.
What if they just sent me into World War III? Just give me a dual-wield akimbo M16s. I'm good.
You know, good thing I'm such a pro that I knew that's what would happen. In Bloodborne, the worst thing of all time, by the way, I'm not trying to like make you not like this game ahead of time, but there's these things called chalice dungeons, which are really fun. But
Okay.
the problem is they are randomized, which is cool. They're
Okay.
optional.
Okay.
And there are secret enemies in them you can't fight otherwise, and bosses and stuff, but sometimes you have to remember where a door is, because the door will be locked, and the lever will be on the other side of the dungeon, and then it'll just be like, somewhere a door opened. And then you're just like, oh! Then you're just like, okay, well, why do I have to memorize the layout of this place?
That sucks.
Yeah.
Can you have your friends come to those dungeons?
Like I could do the dungeons with you if we were within level ranges.
Well, that sounds kind of fun.
It is fun. It's really cool. Also, I have some dungeons saved on my Bloodborne that are for cut content. Like,
Oh.
they
Get out of there.
they saved the cut content and put it in like certain testing rooms, and they hid them in the chalice dungeons and didn't expect people to find them. But there are certain chalice dungeons that you can regenerate if you put in a specific code.
Oh.
And so I have those saved in one of my games.
That's kind of cool, actually.
What is this guy?
Grave Warden duel. Oh, this guy's a
awesome.
duelist. He's a duelist.
What deck do you think he uses?
I think this guy uses Thunder Nyan deck.
Nice. Okay.
Jeez.
Alright.
This guy seems really annoying.
Only because he hits like 5 times in a row.
Well, at least he seems easier than like that big giant guy.
This turns me on so much, and I cannot tell you why.
Well, that one person's like legs are already spread. I think this guy's probably the hottest Dark Souls boss.
This isn't Dark Souls. Stop saying that.
It is Dark Souls.
I was talking to Chris about this, and he was like, why did they not call this game Dark Souls 4?
I don't
Like,
know.
what's the difference?
Well, it's like, what's the point of being like, no, this isn't Dark Souls?
I'm kind of glad it's not, to be honest, just because
Oh!
What the heck?
He's like grabbing your chin.
He took that consent optional EULA seriously. I'm kind of glad this isn't Dark Souls, just because I kind of like the intentionality of design of that better. Like, you and I were talking about this. Like, I know I can't have a huge opinion on it yet. We haven't beaten this game, and I've beaten Dark Souls more than once.
Right.
But in Dark Souls, it does feel like every item is put places on purpose, and same with even Demon Souls, like for lore purposes.
Yeah.
And it feels like every layout is that way for a reason, and there's all this hidden depth to it, and I do believe there is here too, but I think that you lose something both game design-wise and lore-wise when you just let the player go literally to like the 30th boss of the area whenever they want.
Right.
Because it kind of seems like with this game that, well, unlike Dark Souls, like obviously you can just get destroyed in Dark Souls, but unlike in Dark Souls, there's nothing really here feeling like it prevents you from going to this game's equivalent of like Ornstein and Smo when you're at the beginning of the game.
Right.
I'm sure there are some things like, you know, the castle gates, we obviously haven't gotten past that boss to the ones after him.
Right.
But there's not much of a constraint on what you can do, I guess.
Yeah, it's like... Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I kind of like... I think this game's fun. Mm-hmm. To me, this game just seems like a boss simulator. It's kind of just... Like, the game is not really designed to be, like, exploring the game, finding intentional, cool, lore-ridden items, you know, things like that. The game's more about, like, oh, well, here's a dungeon over here. You go in the dungeon for 5 seconds, then there's the boss chamber. You're getting really greedy here. And then... I
know, I made a mistake, sorry.
And it's like... Because it seems like the dungeons are, like, one hallway in length.
To be fair, we're at the beginning. Maybe
they get harder as you go along.
Well, and maybe what I'm saying changes too.
Right.
Like, maybe it is more intentional than I think, and we're at the beginning.
Right.
And I shouldn't judge it that way. So I'm not trying to, like...
say that this is the game.
Right, I'm not trying to say, like, this is the definitive Elden Ring opinion.
Right.
I'm just saying that so far for me, and I'm clarifying you're not saying that either. I'm just saying that so far for me and for you, it's been a very different experience, like, in that way. I didn't see my soul. Oh, they're there.
Yeah, whereas, like, I do like Boss Simulator, but I guess for me, my thing is, it seems like these bosses are, generally speaking, a little easier than the Souls bosses, but to me, one thing I liked about Souls was that before you get to a boss, you have a significant amount of time and a significant amount of area that you can actually level up. And while I like and dislike that, it helps for battling the boss. Like if I go and battle the who's the stone giant dude before you get to Anor Londo? Is that what's he called? The Iron Golem? No.
That's from Dark Souls 2.
Okay.
I guess I'd have to... I don't really know.
The Stone Knight, or whatever his name is. The dude you kill before you go to Anor Londo in Dark Souls.
Right, I was trying to remember who you're talking about.
So if, like, I kill him, then I go to Anor Londo, there's a significant amount of time before I actually get to Ornstein and Smo. So by the time I'm battling Ornstein and Smo, I'm not anywhere near the same level I was. Unless for some reason I know how to get around everyone somehow.
Right, which there are areas in the game you can do that,
right.
But...
So it's like, the game gives you time to level up, and it gives you abilities to level up, but then it also scales the bosses significantly. Or accordingly, I mean.
Right, so what you're saying is, like, it's more natural... Oh, geez, that enemy is trying to come
Right,
here.
So I'm saying, like, well, there's benefits to that, because you're actually leveling up while playing the game before you get to the next boss, so you're stronger. there's also benefits to this because it seems to me like the bosses are not as difficult.
I don't understand why I'm not dodging through that anymore. Okay. I know I can do this, I'm just messing up the timing.
Yeah.
And him buffing himself is not helping, because when he does that, he's way stronger.
And he also takes significantly less damage. He also has like 500 of these attacks.
Also, he did 7 or 8 attacks, and he usually does 5. So...
You want me to try?
I want to try one more time.
Okay.
But then, yeah, I'll let you try. I know he's doable, because, like, his timing, dude, it's like this. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, it literally is, like, counting to 5.
Except for that one time he did 7.
But then he did 7 that one time. I think he can do more when he's buffed.
Yeah.
But I don't know that for a fact. Maybe he just does more whenever he wants.
Nice.
Oh. Okay, well, maybe it is that easy.
Nice.
Nice, cock.
Oh, nice. Like, I can just backstab. Wait, look at his back is like whipped.
He's used to this.
He likes it. What if... Never mind.
What if they're all into BDSM and this is just like a really kinky sex club? Is that what you were thinking?
I was gonna say something worse, like something on the level of Kanye. Level terrible.
Oh. What, like who's in Paris? This guy? Is that
No, no, I was not gonna say that.
Oh. No one new to this, boss. Go back to Paris.
No, I was not
Can
going
I make
to...
that joke?
I don't know.
I'm gonna.
Okay. You're gonna colonize the joke?
Remember, I've said this before, but do you remember, like, right after Black Panther when, like, everybody thought they were clever by, like, learning the word colonize? Like, for the first time, like, they had never heard of it.
And then all of a sudden, like, every possible thing was a colonizer. Also is like, oh, that light bulb was invented by white people? Colonizer!
Well, then take it out.
It's like, what?
That's the funniest thing to me, is, like, people will always... They'll always be like, your ancestors did this thing, and this thing. Oh, well, they also created electricity for you and all this other stuff. Why don't you renounce that if you hate them so much?
That's not what it is. You're all about to get attacked.
You're all about to get attacked? Who's all of us? Just me?
No.
What?
Yeah.
What? No.
All right, well, that one was significantly easier. So now let's go...
Wait. I want to see if I can level up. I'm going to colonize this Grace.
Somewhere in, like, the comments section, someone's actually named Grace, and they're, like, really...
She better be hot and
they're
legal.
really offended. So pull up the map. I think the next area is... like right above this thing.
I mean, we're probably getting to the point where we can kind of... I mean, are we supposed to follow this map? Is this cheating?
I don't think so. I mean, this is like the recommended route.
By other players?
Yeah, I mean... So here's my thing. If I was just... Whoa. If I was just playing this by myself...
I'm not attacking you here, by the way.
No, I know. But I'm saying, like, if I was playing this... I'm trying to defend myself before someone in the comment section attacks me.
Okay, well, I'm not. I'm just making that clear.
If I... We have, like, Leonardo da Vinci here. That's
Whoa.
kind of a cool painting.
I think that might be a totally different place.
Oh. So, like, if I... Wait, I would... Wait, examine that again.
Oh.
Homing Instinct painting. Oh, now it's not glowing anymore.
Do you wanna like look at it real quick?
Sure.
Homing Instinct painting.
I like that you can get paintings in this game.
Is that it?
No, it's Royal House Scroll.
Map.
I think we should get another map to open up more of the world.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to open up the world.
Okay.
And by world, I mean Grace.
Got it, okay.
Oh, there it is.
Wait. Work of a wandering artist, reminiscent of a painting titled Homing Instinct. This painter is said to have captured the landscape scene during the last moments of those welcomed into death's embrace. The soul of the painter and vestiges of the dead's last moments can be discovered by visiting the location depicted even now.
So I think if we go to that spot in the map, something probably would happen.
Well, I don't know where that is.
Okay.
Do you?
No.
Okay. You were saying if you played this game by yourself, you would just be looking everything up?
Well, I'm saying if I played this game by myself, I'd probably...
I was just joking.
I would probably be more willing to just wander around.
You're right.
But I think the fact that we're playing on like a Let's Play, unless someone wants to sit here for 500 parts,
right?
It's kind of like we should just look up where to go.
Well, I do think that at a certain point, after a few more bosses, I could be wrong. I do think at a certain point it'll be like Dark Souls, where it won't be such a big deal if we wander into an area where we're not supposed to be yet.
Right.
You know, because we're starting to actually make leveling progress. And...
Right. He's gonna explode.
Okay, well, that was actually racist that he did that. America.
This is America.
I saw that bald eagle. There should be a sequel to this game in the Call of Duty universe where America finds out that there's oil in the Elden Ring world.
Oh, there's a grace point down there. Right there. That would be epic, though. What if we just told America, the country, that there's oil in Ukraine?
I feel like this is going to date poorly because by the time that this goes up, I feel like that whole situation will be over.
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of things that we date poorly.
That's true.
So I think
You dated your wife poorly, too.
That's true. I think the next part is in, like, the water section.
Like down here?
Yeah, like where we came from. Like down there, I think.
Okay. Under there?
Underwear? No!
Good! Good. Kill him. Do it now.
Hey, do you think if Putin successfully takes over Ukraine...
Or as Joe calls him, Putin.
Yeah. Do you think that... So he successfully takes over Ukraine. Do you think he would throw a party and it would be called a Putinani?
I'm literally angry right now.
Okay.
I'm shaking. Wait.
Oh, no.
Did I not go to the right... Oh.
I think you did.
You think I did? You think it's this way?
I think so.
I thought this was where we just were.
Well...
Isn't this where we just were?
Yeah, but supposedly there's something else down here. There should be like another cave. So that's where we just were.
Right.
And then pull up your map quick. Can you not pull
It
up your
doesn't
map?
pull up while I'm...
Okay. So now...
Okay, well, I don't know why I have to go through 300 steps just to get the map to pop up. Down here, right? Obi-Wan. I had sex with Padme before she died. or I had intercourse with Padme before she died. What? You fucked my mom? No. I talked to her. I had intercourse. So what I said is true from a certain point of view. Dude, Obi-Wan's such a dick in the original trilogy for that.
I know.
It's like, that's
I
pretty...
think he's over to the left.
Whoa.
A bloody... Wait, we're being invaded.
Wait, really?
Yeah, this is an invader by Bloody Finger Nergis.
Is this a player?
I think so. I think his name is Bloody Finger Nergis. Bloody Finger Yura was summoned? Oh, maybe this isn't a player. Maybe this is an NPC. But we also summoned someone, apparently. Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know how we summoned.
Who's that guy?
I don't know.
He's like got a mushroom on his head. He's like the...
He's the Mushroom Knight.
He's the kin of the Onion Knight.
Nice.
If it isn't Nergis. Whoa. That's our word. Stop.
It's the Nergis's word?
Yeah.
Wait, he was just about to heal there.
He was?
Yeah, he like pulled out an Estus flask.
Good thing Nerdy Boy and me hit him. Yes!
Nice, we got him. We got him. So many other players use Furl Calling to reveal summon signs of players from other worlds. Gold signs indicate an ally, red signs indicate an adversary. The multiplayer session will begin once either type has been summoned. Oh. So you can, like, summon people to battle you, but then also summon people to help you battle.
So was this basically a...
like an NPC...
tutorial?
Maybe.
Like an NPC tutorial?
Maybe.
It kind of scared me.
So could that have been the boss?
I don't think so. It is possible, though, maybe. I'm looking for the swords, because I wanted to see... Look at this one.
That's gross.
That's awesome.
That's weird.
Jagged dagger with a distinct curved blade used by the noble servants of the Lord of Blood. This dagger rips into flesh as it enters, inflicting blood loss with sickening efficacy. Sorry, a proud testament to the success of its vicious design. I'm an idiot. This weapon is perpetually coated in blood.
Huh. It has a vicious design.
We don't have enough,
We don't have enough fa?
We don't have enough, stats. You okay? That good?
I'm making sure you're okay.
Did I talk right for you?
No.
So you don't think there's anything else down here?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think somehow Palpatine returned. But there is a... I think we went too far up.
No.
I think we went too far up. Because there should be like a cave or something here.
Oh, hey.
Oh!
Onion Boy.
Just joining the fray. Tarnished. Wow. You fought Nereus and survived. That alone deserves commendation. I'm Yura. Hunter of bloody fingers. Tarnished. Held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots. Who stalk their own. You stay the path. You're certain to face more of them. Just remember. No kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it. Don't let your emotions stay your blade.
Oh, jeez.
Did you just attack that guy?
No, this thing attacked me.
Oh.
And, like, Nurgis Hunter 32 here wouldn't help.
Nurgis Hunter?
Sorry, I thought that he shared his gamer tag.
Oh, okay.
I have to get rid of this in order to talk to him more. Why do you keep going on Clash Royale? Are you that bored?
I'm looking at the map.
I know, it's just joking. You have to defend yourself, it's okay.
No! I'm not playing Clash Royale.
I'm playing Clash of Clans Classic. Is there a third game? I think there's a third spinoff. Called like Cucking Clans or something like that. It's like a waifu simulator.
Yeah. Except for instead of the waifu, it's just clans people. And you're cucking them.
Clans. Okay. Let's do this.
Okay.
Do you think that'll be better?
So we can actually hear people?
Yeah. Do you think the music's good?
I think the music's fine.
Okay,
What if we turn the music all the way up and everything else all the way down?
That sounds good.
One last word of warning. Stay clear of Agil Lake. A great dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake. Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again, if fate permits. Be on your way. Perhaps we will.
So, I'm kind of thinking that there is no boss here, and I think that was just the intended thing.
Okay.
In this water, so...
Well, I had somewhere else I could go.
Okay.
This is actually an idea, and you can tell me if it's a bad idea.
This is a bad idea.
So, this, there was this place where we were before, the Limegrave Tunnels. I found these dragon-burnt ruins. Is there any reason not to go there right now?
Isn't that where the dragon was?
He was over here.
That
but there
murdered
was
us?
a path down here.
Oh, those catacombs down here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Should we go there?
Yeah, should we try?
Sure. Let's do it.
Let's get it!
After I pee again.
You have to pee again.
I have to really pee again.
Jeez. Well, I'm just gonna keep, I'm gonna keep going there.
Okay.
Oh, well done. Well done indeed. You made it through that entire mess all the way to Stormvale. And off you trotted to the Round Table Hold. My sincerest congratulations. But how did you find the Round Table? Oh, you don't have to say it. Before, the Round Table was chock full of venerated warriors, but now it's home to puff chests and has-beens. I fear you've been terribly disappointed. I don't blame you. But still, the Round Table has its perks. Why not earn a seat? Fly straight and true, so to speak. Ah, then you're interested. A wise choice indeed. To join the Round Table proper, you must acquire a great rune and request audience with the 2 fingers in the inner chamber. They are the purported masters of the grace that guides your kind, the tarnished. Yes. Pay them a visit, so that you may see for yourself. Challenge Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale, to acquire a great rune. Decrepit he may be, but a demigod he remains, and of course, an inheritor of a great rune. Worse yet, I hear old Godric's acquired a ferocious new toy to graft. So, prepare for the worst. What's the matter? Aren't you supposed to be earning your place at the Round Table Hold? Then you must face Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. For without a great rune, you will not be granted audience. With the 2 fingers in the inner chamber.
That's how you get in. You need to get 2 fingers in its inner chamber.
Right, exactly. So I was gonna head off to that dragon place. Actually, I wanted you to do it.
You want me to go to the dragon place?
I've been playing more than you today.
No, that doesn't matter.
It matters to me. Life is about being fair, and when life's not fair, I kill anyone who made it not fair in the vicinity of me, and I make it fair again.
That
I'm
makes
like
sense.
Peacemaker, but I'm fair maker.
Nice.
So like if someone's like, oh hey, I have a coupon, I can get 2 cents off of that sandwich, but you don't have a coupon, you can't, I murder the man, and then I split the coupon in half.
That makes sense.
Kind of like Solomon with that baby.
So do you think it's unfair?
Absolutely, yes.
That you are allowed to have a original Xbox with all the games on it, but I don't.
Well, I don't have an original Xbox, so...
But you have all the games.
Not all of them, just a few.
But you have all the games you have.
But you have all those GameCube games, so it evens out.
But do you think you should be murdered?
No, because it's even here.
Got it.
But I think you should be, because I don't have those GameCube games. So that's not fair from my point of view. But from my point of view, towards you, it is fair.
But from a certain point of view, what is it then?
Also fair, because mine is the certain point of view.
Got it. Maybe.
You get it? Are you on board?
Yes.
You should get those corpse things.
Corpse things.
Oh, rune fragment.
So this is where you wanted to go?
Yeah, down there.
Would this make you happy if
Under
we went
there.
here? Under where? No!
Frick! Go on. Yeah, you're like Godfrick. Godfrick the...
What the freak?
What the Godfreak?
Hey, what is this?